Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to another EVE Online video about the emerging conduits, and this time of course I'm gonna do it with a ship that I think can handle the site solo. Here is my passive shield tank Praxis. Let's increase our resistances, let's not overheat that, and let's take a look here. Incoming transmission, an incoming conduit from abyssal dead space has been detected. Analysis of Triglavian vessels indicates that Rasneborg variants are present. The D agents have assessed this conduit as less threatening than the minor conduits observed in invasion systems. So it's not as tough as an invasion system, but it could still of course hit pretty hard. As we saw in the previous video, my exploration Ishtar was completely under tanked for that content. So let's get in here with this passive Praxis and see if we can do better. I basically switched from having any type of movement propulsion module in the mid slot to even more tank, and let's see if I warp in here, if I basically like trigger the conduit or anything like that. I'm not seeing anything. That's kind of strange. Oh, there we go. In local, yeah, conduit aperture detected, Triglavian vessels are emerging. So let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. There we go. Abyssal dead space is opening up. Let's be careful here, and then let's see if we can analyze this one. First wave, we're talking 2 destroyers and a frigate. I'm gonna hope that we can handle this. So we're gonna go with a mobile tractor unit as well. The atmosphere immediately changes. And what's the range on these? 31 kilometers. So we'll actually allow them to do that traveling. If we get like too big a wave and our shields do get completely crushed by this, then we still have an option to try and take this on. So we're gonna have medium drones here on this first wave, I think. These are Republic Fleet Valkyries, should have a bit more HP, a bit less punch as well, a bit less DPS, but a bit more HP if they do get targeted. And so let's go. And let's see if we can handle that. We're not hitting very well so far with the drones. Yeah, full misses in fact. I'm hoping that they can basically burst through, because the remote reps are obviously incoming. And here we go. Full volley that does hit is pretty nice. And a little bit of shield damage, of course. First one goes down. Then we've got a Kikimora. Let's see if we can do better on this one. Should see full hits on that now. Yep, full misses actually, again. Okay, these guys are pretty damn fast. And there comes the first wreck, but when they get a full volley in, it is working. So that's okay. That one is down. And then we've got the next one. And this is wave 1. 1 frigate and 2 destroyers. Okay. Shields are holding as well. Tractor that loot in for potential salvage at the end. I do have salvage drones. Yes, I do. And then without the remote reps, these guys do die a bit more quickly. Now we're going to try and play it a little bit safe. Second wave, 5 small ones. That's right. So I'm going to actually recall the drones here. Let's see if we can target this. I can. Yeah, these guys come in pretty damn quickly. So I basically think that we just have to take ghosting, starving. I think we can handle this. And for this wave, we are going to switch to small drones, small Minmatar drones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Republic Fleet Warriors. And let's see if we can handle this wave. What about the hits? That's better in hits, but of course the amount of damage is quite a bit lower. Half armor. What about the remote reps? Okay, not that much. Looks like on this one, the tangling one is down. Drones are fine. Shields are doing fine as well so far. Let's go after the harrowing Rasneborg next. And I'm not noticing them remote. Oh, there we go. Finally, the remote reps do kick in. So it does happen. You could see it pull back a little bit there. Yeah, like that, tick, tick. But the incoming damage is okay at this point, so that's nice. A starving one, that one is probably trying to cap drain me, doesn't matter for this Praxis with the awesome looking Society of Conscious Thought shields. That is pretty cool. And then back there in the background, that is quite ominous, of course, the rift to the abyss that is now open in a system pretty far away, I think, from an invasion system. So let's take a look at the agency, maybe take a quick look at Triglavian. Yeah, 10 jumps away in low sec. Yeah, this patch has brought a lot more. When it comes to the Triglavians, they look like they're here to stay at this point. Alright, next one. Shields are holding at this point at 80%. That should be okay. Do we actually pull back a little bit, or 81%? Alright, next one. 80 again. Drones are fine. Yeah, pretty much stable at 80% at this point on the second wave. So that's pretty good, but if the previous experience is any indication, we do get some bigger and potentially more challenging waves coming in. So let's go take the next one out. And then, of course, I also have to basically decide how I want to handle this. What is the optimal way of going after this? Do I want to take care of the small Damaviks first, just to get a little bit of DPS off the field, or is it important for like a final wave to go after maybe the main bad guy or something like that, and try to grab that loot and get out? It really depends on how much incoming damage the next waves are going to do. I'm again gonna play it safe, but look at that third wave. Ooh, and there is Zoria's Vetmak as well. And to be honest, I am not sure what my best approach is. Let's see. I could try to just do as much damage and see if I can like break one of these small ones first. That's maybe an idea. All right, let's go for that first. Actually, I'll wait until I do at least a little bit of missile damage. Let's see if we can break one of these. But at this point, whoa, finally, okay. I am a little bit worried about my shields, because this is a lot more enemy ships, and you can see that we are going down substantially faster. So let's see if we can break this one. Otherwise, I may want to align at this point. Come on, break this first one. I'm seeing no loot drops, so that's something to notice as well. And can I break this? First one is down. So that is good, but shields are halfway down as well. So there is no way that I can just stay here, I don't think, and keep going. So what I'm gonna try for the next one is we're gonna use the large drones, and we're gonna see if we can take Zoria's Vetmak out. If we could do that before we have to retreat, I think we can take enough off the field. Let's scoop this one, and let's start to align one of the structures. And then let's see if we can break this 15 kilometers out. So my drones will also have to do a little bit of traveling. Oh, there is some loot, or what? Cargo container. Okay, nothing special. She is taking damage. I'm going down to 33%. So this is my optimal. And I think I can break her, but it's gonna still take a little bit of time. Let's see. I'm at my 26. We are going down pretty quickly. There's the warning. Do I risk this? Because if I go into armor, I am in a lot of trouble very quickly, but she's going down as well into structure. Tell me that she doesn't have that much structure. Come on, come on, come on. Couple more volleys. This is getting close. My shields are emptying out. Go, 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 kill. Yeah, she's down. Let's go. Get back. Get back, get back, get back. I'm aligned. Let's just initiate warp. Am I still... Oh, I lost my drones. But I felt like I had to get the hell out of there. We can try to get back and reconnect. But okay, very, very interesting. I had to get the hell out of there because of the shields. That is pretty obvious. Very interesting. So my very first thought here is small fleet content at this point, or with a bounce like this, I think will be okay. We can do a reload of these. Then I hope that I can get the rest with full shields after one, but I'm not sure. So here is the right through. That is still fine. And then we get this tether, which will boost my shields. Well, a dock is fine too, of course. That's an immediate full recovery of the shields normally. So there's that. Now let's press undock. It's gonna have to wait for the session changing timer, but okay, very interesting. Challenging to say the least. We are back out. Let's go back. We've got our full shields again. We've got our resistance going. 2 battleships with the remote traps, I think absolutely fine. Which reminds me, do I have that extra high slot in here? Yes, and now going for that full passive shield, I feel like I probably have what it takes to put in a remote trap. I've got a lot of power left, so that could be interesting, right? 2 Praxi with that then help to remote rep each other a little bit and have this very strong passive tank, I think could be there, but solo, I mean, this is not the best. You could still go like Marauder and things like that, but this is a serious investment in a good, strong, big shield and decent damage with like the best weapon systems that you can normally have. And so this third wave here, not easy. We're landing back right in the middle of them. I think my best bet is to try and take out the Kikimora first, full E-War straight away as well. Let's see if we can target something else as well. Engage with the Republic Fleet Valkyries. And we'll try to tractor that loot as well, which is here. Oh, of course, it's a moderate wreck. It's Zoria's Vedmak wreck. Let's see if we get some sort of good loot from that. That would be awesome, of course. So let's do that. And then they are remote repping, but it is breakable, I would say. It is definitely breakable. Let's see if my Valkyries can track the Damavix when they're in orbit, because see, it's not good. Lots and lots of full misses. Yeah, we're gonna have to retreat, you guys, and we're gonna go with the small drones, to be honest, on this. So you do need either better tracking or a little bit of specialization, and I hope that we tractor this wreck first, because yeah, I went full shields. I mean, as big of a passive shield tank as I could make it. And my mobile tractor unit, is it gone? No, it's here. Okay, I thought it was blown up for a second, but it's not. It's just not really tractoring. And oh, it's gonna slowly tractor all of these wrecks first. Shields doing okay, slowly breaking, but I think that we can also like take a little bit of DPS off the field like this. So let's see if we can get through this wave without having to retreat again. It is sizable. So, and then that cruiser, I think, is a decent amount of DPS as well. Look at all the remote traps going on my targets. Very annoying to say the least. And I would love to see some actual destruction. There we go, the tangling is down. Let's go for the harrowing. Next, drones, they're doing okay, I would say. They're not being targeted that often, and here comes the loot potentially. Let's see how that works. And maybe that's also the reason why there were 2 Helas in the conduit. Someone with some experience already realized, well, that's 2.1 mil. That's not even that big or that special, but at least it is some more Triglavian stuff. Next one goes down, and it should go faster and faster. We're getting close to 50%, but there's 5 of them remaining. 2 was stable at 80, so I think 3 is easily tankable indefinitely, and there's no way that they can get me to like 33% before that. So I think we might go down to 50, but then we should hold. So let's go, guys, break that starving Rasneborg Damavik. And this is cool. This feels like it's like a tier up from any other anomalies that you get into Highsec. It feels like if you are experienced, you want a little bit of challenge, you can go after this solo. You're seeing me do it right here, be it with a bounce, be it with one retreat. Or you can try to make this group content with your corporation, make a couple of adapted ships. 2 battleships with remote reps will do absolutely fine in my opinion. Or, you know, maybe a couple more guys in battle cruisers. But yeah, the Drake Navy issue that I'm using for scout hunting, it will not run this at all because it's got an even smaller tank than this Praxis. It looks really cool. The Triclavian symbol is everywhere, and yeah, we're not even getting to 50%. There's only 4 of them left, so we are surviving this wave. The question is Zoria like the final wave? And so is it 3 all the time? Couldn't tell you for sure. Let's see after we destroy these 3 ships what happens. Very cool that it spawns in as well. The abyss opens up as you warp in on this anomaly. It gives a little bit of an eerie feeling. Oh, that one was yellow boxing. Was he going after one of my drones? Let's hope not. And yeah, the advantage with those remote reps that they do on themselves, once you break the first one, you're through the hardest part, basically. The others will just start to go down faster and faster. So, Raznaborg, Damavik, come on, be taken out. Yeah, they're fast. These little buggers, these little frigates here are super fast. And so it's small drones to track them without any tracking bonuses. And in the meantime, the wrecks are being attracted, so that is good. Final one is in armor, another reload. So I'm going to be using quite a few missiles on these anomalies. But then the real question is salvage. What's the result of this salvage? It must be said that the value of the salvage from these Triglavian scouts and ships in general, I think, is dropping like a rock. Lots of people are running these types of activities in EVE Online, especially in Heisig at the moment, and so it becomes less and less rewarding. But you can already tell as well the number of wrecks that are here, including a cruiser wreck and some destroyer wrecks. It's a step up from the scout hunting, of course, and so you can, if you can kill them more quickly, then you can amass perhaps more loot more quickly as well than doing the scout hunting, which is definitely a solo friendly activity. This may be a little bit less so, although from what you can tell here, doable, and we get nothing. Oh, the conduit itself actually is gone after the final ship is destroyed. Very, very cool. Let's begin salvaging. You could put in also, yeah, that is something that we have learned with the scout hunting. If you do in this solo, you could definitely put a salvager in this high slot, and while the fight happens, you could try to salvage down some of these wrecks, just speeding your looting that much more quickly. Some more Triglavian surveys, so that's 4 million added, and nothing special from the Zoria ship just yet. Let's see if I can find it. Add wrecks to the overview. Where is it? And do we have... Can I see what type? Minor wreck, moderate wreck. Let's see if we can actually tangle this one. First one grabbed. Alright, some lattice locked. So this is the salvage that you would expect from Triglavian ships. At least this first one definitely is. Then we're also going to target some of these. That takes a pretty damn long time in this battleship. So you'll need a little bit of patience when it comes to the salvaging. And there is Zoria's wreck. Yeah, that's... Look at that. An absorption strap, a million, some 0-point manipulators. And then I am also curious as to Zoria's wreck. We're actually going to put all of them on here, just to make sure that that's the one we salvage. Let's see if we get anything special out of this. Don't need you anymore, I don't think. Mobile tractor unit. It is doable with my salvage drones, and it's just 0-point field manipulators. So it's just part of the regular loot table. Let's go like that. I would advise you to spread them out. I think that that gives you the best chance at efficiency when it comes to this salvaging, but always press F first so that your salvages will automatically switch to a different target, look for what they need to salvage. But very, very cool in my opinion. As you can see, doable solo, definitely decently challenging. I think a Marauder, for instance, will have the staying power to remain in these conduits through all the waves, but even with one retreat, you know, get that cruiser off the field, then retreat back. That worked fine as well. Oh, and can I still reconnect to my drones, or did they destroy them? Reconnect, unable to locate any drones. Yeah, they're just gone. So goodbye, faithful berserkers. You guys have served me well, but leave him behind, and the Triglavians actually take him out. At least I should be able to get that stuff back from the loot, I think, when I look at what's slowly coming in here. Very, very interesting first experience. I was a little bit afraid there that once my shields were gone, that they would shoot through my armor and my structure a bit too quickly for comfort. But it's doable. It worked out in the end, and this is basically my first solo emerging conduit. New stuff to do and to explore in EVE Online, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.